Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will take the field first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback...
And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Wilkins. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
Well, that's a huge completion on 3rd down. And David, he was double covered. I mean, what do you do as a coordinator moving forward now trying to stop this guy from making plays?
I can't tell you how frustrating that is. I got 2 on you. Like, I'm sending resources to stop this guy, and he's still making plays. You got to get more pressure on the quarterback. You got to disguise. You got to do something. But apparently that guy, you can't cover him, even with 2.
Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground with the back. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the ground, he's got it again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll ride his man on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And that is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Kentucky's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Looking downfield, it's Francis. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Wilcox. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Wilcox. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And it has been a defensive struggle to say the least, but finally, scoring. We've got a field goal on the board. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
To the air, it's Francis. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's... There he goes down the right side. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Kentucky! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league, but check this out. Mississippi State was anything but dominant, but the Bulldogs are going to leave this stadium today winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the LCON. An SEC clash and an impressive showing. It could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Takes the handoff. It's Patterson. Turning it on. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. looking to fire. Right on target this time. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Under fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play.